Hello and welcome everybody to this episode of the Gapzilla GTR builds. So in this episode I'm just going to be doing some unboxing. I've got the MoTeC standalone ECU, which is going to replace the standard ECU that I currently have on the car. The car currently runs an Ecutek flash tune, which basically, has, while it's good, it has limited control compared to a MoTeC and a standalone aftermarket engine management system. Now, compared to the stock unit, this can do everything that the stock unit can do with the Ecutek software, plus more, and it includes things like nitrous control, advanced traction control strategies as well. So you can have wheel slip based traction, so you can target slips of 5%, 10%, 15% to control the way the car grips and hooks to the tarmac. It fully integrates into the CAN system as well, so you don't lose any of your standard functionality that you would have with your standard computer, including the flash. And you can also log the car, and the logs are actually at about 1,000 hertz, which is basically 1,000 times a second. I believe this is about 10 times faster than what the standard ECU is capable of doing. It's also a fully plug-and-play system, so you plug it in, get it all tuned up, and you can pretty much drive it like a standard car. Now, some of the things that were appealing to me in upgrading to the MoTeC, obviously I'm shooting for a much higher power level than what, firstly, the standard ECU was designed for. Secondly, I wanted to have full shift control and torque reduction control, as well as being able to set the auto shift functions through a harness that I've got to basically assist with drag racing and things like that. So on top of that, you can also do all-wheel drive control. You can control and read all your internal transmission control unit data. You can have nitrous control. You can do your clutch slip control. You've got knock control as well. Your launch or your launch control, you can have various functions and advanced launch control systems as well. You can have 8 maps, 10 maps, whatever it is, you can set it all up through the MoTeC as well. Obviously we talked about traction control. You can do dual fuel, flex fuel, you can do ethanol, methanol, whatever combination of fuel you want. So for me, going to a MoTeC system was a no-brainer. I'm going to be running the car not only at drag strips, but at the track. I'm going to be doing hill climbs and motorcanas and club sprint type of events, and basically any type of racing that, once the car is fully built, that I can attend and, have time to attend and actually enjoy the car. So having this level of control, being able to log all the data, give it back to my tuner and have the tuner refine, various functions and refine the way the car behaves, is invaluable to a big horsepower build. Okay, so let's get on with it. Put that out of the way. Whoops. Hopefully I didn't damage anything. Okay. So I've got a bit of a guide, installation guide, which is really handy. Pin out as well, and all the various functions. Awesome. USB, not sure what's on there just yet. It might be the Tune software or the M1 Tune. We'll have a look at that at some point. And a notice to say that it's for racing only, obviously. So this is it. This is the M150 for the R35. Really solid unit as well. And assembled in Australia, of course, because MoTeC is Australian. However, I believe they've been bought by Bosch recently. Either way, still Australian. we'll put that to the side. Oh, that's actually stuck there. That's pretty good. So this might be part of the ECU. I can see that there's some connectors in there. It might sort of sit and connect like this within the car. I won't unwrap that one. I'll just put it to the side for now. And okay, so probably about 100 meters worth of wiring in here. Various connectors, wires, lots of stickers. I might put this one on the car actually. So Velcro, more wires. I'll take some of this out, see if there's anything else. Just lots of wires, and then we've got the lambda sensors. That's one. That's two. What else is in here? They've included an Ethernet cable, obviously to plug in and help to tune the car. What is this? Not sure what this is, but I'll have to read and find out. Might be some sort of GPS unit actually. I have a feeling it might be, but anyway, that aside. What's this? Air temperature sensor, this one, so that aside. Oh, okay, so that's not a GPS, this one. This is the lambda to cam connector. Okay, so we'll just pack everything back up. Obviously, I'm not going to be installing this myself. I would rather have a workshop who's qualified to do that, and obviously tune the car at the same time. So we'll just pack everything back up nicely, or as nice as possible. Move some of this stuff around. Hopefully I don't break anything while I'm doing that. The unit itself costs, close to 8,000 Australian dollars. I know in the US they charge 8,000 US dollars, so a little bit more painful for you guys. So yeah, a good reason not to break anything. Pack all that back up. Leave that on the top. I'll keep these out. So there you have it. That was the M150 for the R35. We'll move that aside. Next I've got the MoTeC C1212 dash. Obviously I'm replacing the standard dash unit with this one, and you guys will have to wait and see what that's going to look like once it's all installed and I've got all the custom dashes displayed and ready to go. So let's get this opened up. Leave that there. I like how it comes in a little briefcase. Ooh. Okay, here we go. More warnings that it's for race use only. All good. They've updated their logos to include MoTeC, a Bosch company. So that's due to the recent sale of MoTeC to Bosch. More stickers. Okay, just a little bit of a instruction thing. So this is pretty much going to replace my standard R35 dash. So the ugly analog gauges, or analog and part digital gauges. So it's going to be fully digital. This is a thick and beastly unit. The quality is really good. I was wondering what that sound was, and it's just the washer at the back. I thought maybe something might be loose inside, but so I've had on this one the dash manager or dash creator enabled, and also had the input-output expansion pack enabled as well. So that's additional money on top of the actual cost of this thing. I think this was about 4,600 or 4,700, and then plus the extras, which was another 1,000 or so. So it was about 5,700 all up. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this thing installed. So, all right, what's this? We got the USB here. I wonder if this has the dash creator. So the dash creator will pretty much let me customize, you know, a dash just for this to display on here. I can do any type of gauge, any type of pictures or anything like that. I can get that all customized and displayed on here, including like an entry or opening video or something along those lines. Now, I've actually got something special coming for this. There's a guy here in Australia which custom designed something for the guys in the US to use, and I'm actually going to be utilizing his programming and display layout on this, and it should look really trick. We'll put that back and store this away. I've got too many stickers, I think. Put that there. So that's the dash. Get that all locked up. Just put that to the side. Okay, so what else do I have that I need to get this all fitted up? Well, I've got a plug and play adapter that I got from the guys at T1 Race Development in the States. That will pretty much make the dash and the ECU a plug and play affair. So that should make life easy for everyone. And there's also an extension cable just to help this with the connect to the ECU, just because of the length of the cabling required. So that's that. I also have basically a mount for the display logger or dash. I'm not going to open this up. Oh, actually, you know what? I may just open it up quickly. Flips aside. The struggle is real. So that's the dash mount. So this will pretty much mount onto the standard GTR display cluster, or after you remove the cluster it'll mount on, and the logger will go right in there. Obviously then we'll attach these foot stands as well, and then get it all mounted up to the steering column. Again, just trying to make life easier and obviously, you know, neat and tidy while getting this all installed. So that's it, guys. That's my MoTeC display system as well as the ECU, which will be going into the car. I'm hoping to get this done in, I think, September, mid-September. So I can't wait to show you guys what it's going to look like and what the final outcome will be. So thanks for tuning in. Would really appreciate a like and a subscribe, and you know, obviously more GTR content to come as I collect more parts for the build itself. Thank you.